welcome to Video Inception with Anson & Co. Today we're going to talk about this lovely here monitor, the Feelworld MA5. Let's do this. For all you fathers out there, happy Father's Day. I hope you guys enjoyed some time with the family. I hope you had a great day, relaxing day, and just full of love. Today we are talking about the Feelworld MA5. Some good things about this monitor, some bad things about this monitor. Give you my general thoughts. I've been using this monitor for around 3 to 4 months. And normally I'm pretty all the way positive about certain products. And today it's kind of like a mixture. I realize there are things that this monitor does not offer you. And so I do want to make sure that you're well informed when you're shopping for a monitor like this, and some pros and cons. So without any further kind of rambling from me, let's get into it. One of the good things about this monitor is the fact that it is a 5-inch display. And now I originally bought this monitor because I needed something to put on my gimbal rig. And so being able to attach this to my gimbal rig and not take up a ton of real estate on my gimbal, because the gimbal is already kind of heavy, is really beneficial and something that I look for when shopping for a monitor. And now I do use this not necessarily just in a gimbal use. Me being a Sony shooter, I don't have a flip out screen. Now if I had a 6400, I'd have a flip up screen. But I don't. I have a 6300, and so I use this for videos like this, with the exception of when I'm doing a review on it and I feel like I should be showing it more. And so I'm kind of going in blind today. So that being said, the size of the display is really perfect to not add bulk to my camera setup, to my camera rig. The second good point about this monitor is the fact that it's a little bit more on the budget side of things. Now, it's not super budget. It's not like $100, $150. This is about $180. Even with $180, I feel like it packs in a lot of features. One of my favorite features is the fact that it has false color. And so when I'm looking at, you can see I'm giving away my exposure levels here, is the fact that I can see with this shot, am I overexposed, underexposed? That's something that I really enjoy about this. Probably one of the main things I use it for is for false color. With that being said, another thing that it has is it has focus assist with focus peaking. Some of those things you may find in the more expensive monitors, packed in a little bit more of a budget monitor. The cons are going to be the fact that it is not touchscreen. I can't maneuver around with it just with a touch display. Obviously that may drive up cost if I had a touch display, but that is one thing that it does not have, and so that's a little bit limiting. So the other thing that I find is kind of a negative is the fact that there's only 2 presets. You see F1, F2. I'm waiting for focus. I would love to see, I can't see if it's in focus because I'm actually using this. Let me actually turn this off. So F1 for me is orientation. You know, I use this mostly for gimbal work, and so when I do something like an undercarry, I want to make sure that my orientation is correct, obviously because I don't want to see things upside down. But then an F2 is also my false color, but it would help to really have maybe additional presets, being able to have maybe my focus assist, or maybe some of the other options on there as a preset. Super helpful. Now I have seen other negatives, and that is the fact that, you know, maybe you can't load a LUT, but honestly for $180, I don't really expect to be able to do that. So you kind of have to figure out, okay, budget versus functionality. Is it worth the $180 with the features it's packed in there? And I do think it is. I think it's gotten some great reviews. You can see other reviews. I'm honestly probably very late to the game on getting this monitor, so I'm probably one of the late in the game reviews that you'll see for this monitor. There are plenty of other people that have reviewed this monitor and gave it really great reviews, and there's a reason for that. So that being said, who is this monitor good for? And I truly believe it's somebody that has a very just, budget in mind. They only have a certain amount to spend on a monitor, and they want some of these good features, a smaller real estate in the size of the monitor, things like false color, focus assist, focus peaking. So that being said, again, I think it's best suited for somebody that is trying to be more budget minded, while finding some good features. Now, if things like loading LUTs and touch display are really what you're going for, probably want to take another step or two up and do something like the small HD. Potentially, I know there's a couple of big ones out there that I'm, of course, blanking on right now. Put some reference to them somewhere, maybe. Those might be a little bit more suited for you, but for somebody like myself that tries to keep a low budget while getting some good features out of it, I really think this is a good monitor to check out. So I hope this has been helpful for you. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're digging the content that comes from this channel. As always, I'll see you here next time. Go and find your journey. Go embrace life. Peace.